I want to welcome you back to Deadbeat Corner.
I'd like to welcome myself back. What are you drinking?
It's a particular kind of drink. It's called acacia seeds.
What are them made out of?
Seeds from the acacia tree.
Where do those grow?
Probably right next to your grave.
Did you mean that literally? Like you went into the future and saw my grave?
Oh,
Saw a tree
time
growing
travel
there.
is here. Yes. When you die, I promise to plant an acacia tree next to your grave, unless I die first.
And then what? Break your promise. You dirty scoundrel.
I promise to live longer than you.
What's that mean? Is that a threat? You know what's good? You know why there's a good reason?
No, I don't know what's good. Tell me. I'm not gonna guess.
Ooh, that was a good one.
What's good?
Well...
I was on an adventure.
That's right.
I was in Africa, and there was an ibex. One of those deer goats. And we had our humongous elephant guns, because we were hunting elephants that day.
Is that right?
You listen to me.
I'm listening.
So I sat along at this little Harry Fairy Tinkerbell donkey, and pretty soon I was on my back. Elephant gun knocked me clean over, and that little ibex was splattered all over Somalia. I took pictures, and this is the front cover of this month's Discover magazine.
I'm all dressed up. Why don't you ask me where I've been?
You look like a penguin. Where have you been? Did you have a date? Did you go to a dance by yourself? Wallflower?
Nah.
What'd you do?
I was at an awards dinner.
Did you win anything, or did you give an award?
A little of both, if you know what I mean.
I have no idea what you mean.
I was serving drinks, right?
Wrong.
So I was serving drinks. See?
Okay.
That's right, I was serving drinks. You wouldn't believe who I saw. Marilyn Monroe. She was with the president.
Are you serious?
President-elect Barack Obama with a time machine.
I saw you walking out with somebody. Who was that? Think about it.
That's private. That's a private matter.
It may be private, but let me tell you. I took a picture, and I know the person.
Then why'd you ask?
Because I wanted to hear from the horse's mouth.
You got the dirt, but I got the shovel.
You may got the shovel, but I got the gravestone. And it ain't mine.
You may have the gravestone, but I know the Undertaker.
You may know the Undertaker, but I own stock in the company.
You may got stock, but the market's going down, see?
And then he nailed me.
I
over.
win.
Why did you ring the bell?
Joke.
Every time we make a joke, we should ring the bell.
Yeah, that sounds good. Anything's possible. Even time travel.
Would you like to have some time travel?
Sure would.
I have no idea how to do that on a little show
Sherwood
like this.
Forest, that is.
Should I hit the bell then?
Do it.
Oh. Yellowstone National Park is going to bulge up so far that it won't be able to contain the magma that is hidden within the earth. I saw this in Discover magazine. It's the truth. It's going to make the biggest explosion you ever seen on film look like a poppet that you get on 4th of July from the Safe and Sane fireworks stands.
I had a friend named Poppet once, but we called him more like Poppet. I was serving drinks, right? I got a whole tray of them. Wines and stuff. Actually, it was only one kind. I saw lots of famous people, right? I saw Marilyn Monroe, Brad Pitt, Tay Zonday, Barack Obama, Tom Hanks, Colin Hanks, Jimmy Lou Lewis.
I saw Tom Hanks. I saw Tom Hanks.
Yeah?
Face to face. I, friends, am the legendary celebrity pie-in-the-face guy. I was standing beside you with my Discover magazine and my camera, and I walked right up to Tom Hanks, and plopped one on his face.
A magazine? He stuck the magazine in his face?
You know what I mean, son?
Yeah, I know what he meant.
I must say, your lips are very pronounced today.
Why, thank you. I try. Burt's Beeswax. Ever heard of it?
I have. In fact, I know Bert.
Is that right?
That's right. One day, Sesame Street was on TV, and I climbed in through the screen.
That was a joke, see? Want to see my Robin Williams impression? Ho!
That was amazing. Hey, what's on your arm?
It's the number of my girl.
Is that Post Falls?
I'm gonna have to blur that out. Can't have them scoundrels call my girl.
Kind of those scoundrels doing what?
Hey, now listen here, son.
Hey, discontinue.
Alright. Got straight A's all through elementary school.
Is that true?
Did you see the new Bond movie, Quantum of Solace?
I hated it.
Did you? What'd you hate about it?
He didn't do nearly enough whipping things.
I strongly disagree. That scene with the whip, there was like 20 whips in that scene. Let's go to our live studio audience. How's it going there, son?
It's going good, sir.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
the internet is a spider web made out of wire. And you tap on one side and somebody on the other side has it going into their eardrum and they can hear it.
So who's the spider?
You're sick.
I don't...
There's a rat-a-tat-tat on the door. Let's go
door.
see who it is.
Let's find out who this is. Afternoon. Or good night.
Spare some sugar.
Sugar?
Yeah, a cup of sugar?
It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Oh,
What are you making, a midnight pie?
yeah.
I make midnight pie too. Come on in, brother.
All right, thank you.
Can you tell us a little poem about the Midnight Pie?
I would love to.
Spit it.
A poem about midnight pie. You're drinking my grape juice.
I was at a Mickey D's back in the 20s. The 19th, the 20th of November, 1927, 1984, whatever year this is.
Tell me that story about the time that you got stuck in the warehouse with all the chairs.
There was this warehouse down on Columbia Street.
It's a warehouse where there's a lot of steam because they cure wood. So then he's in, climbing over piles and piles of steamy chairs. And then you found that old man. There's an old man who made kind of like an igloo out of chairs. He had this little enclosure in the middle.
It was like falling through an Eskimo's igloo.
So it was hot and steamy made out of chairs.
But there was a polar bear.
This guy called himself a businessman. He bet me I couldn't lay a wheel of cheese on its side. What kind of bet is that? I was like, you are crazy, son. Well, I tried pushing the cheese over.
That's
This
right.
wheel is probably 2 feet in diameter. Turns out he hit a gyroscope inside the cheese, so it was impossible.
It's like one of them carnival men. I was trying to trick you. Those claw machines inside restaurants and what have you. You can never get anything.
I hate those things. Waste all our quarters.
I was at a Denny's trying to get this McCain doll. Just wouldn't get grabbed.
Yeah, I found that cheese later, and I opened up the outside of the cheese to see how it worked. And the inside wheel was still spinning. It took off, and it went through the wall of an orphanage. And later, that same man invented the Segway and moved to America.
Ever seen the movie 16 Silhouettes? Me neither. Because I made it up. Join us next time.
For Deadbeat Corner, where I will run right up to this gentleman here.
Naked.
What the heck?
Not true.